The views expressed in this vlog, hosted on my YouTube channel, are strictly personal and do not reflect the views of any individual or organization.
Hello and welcome to Frontline Talk and Political Discussions. Welcome, Trajan sir.
Thank you, Peter.
Trajan sir, how and can a regional party in a small state with 40 assembly seats and 2 Lok Sabha seats bring a substantial reforms in a state of Goa?
It's a very tricky question. It is a question that begins from when the first regional parties were formed. See, after liberation, for all practical purposes, every Goan knew that the Congress party at center played the most important role to get Goa liberated. And after that, when the first elections were held, at that time, the Congress party, with great stalwarts, put in candidates who were ex-freedom fighters and so forth. And at that point of time, 2 visionary leaders, one is Dayanand Bandurkar and one was Dr. Jagsikaira, who formed regional parties. One was known as the Maharashtra Gomantak Party, the other one was known as the United Goans Party. And in that election, the Congress got wiped out. Not even a single seat they won. And the United Goans became the main opposition party. That time it was Goa, Daman and Diu. And the Maharashtra Gomantak Party was the single largest party. There were 2 Praja Socialist Party, they had alliance. Those 2 MLAs supported, and Daman and Diu also supported, who came as independent. So they formed the government. It was at that time, after that, when Nehru once visited Goa, he had to make that point statement to say that Goa ke log ajib hai. It's a very famous thing. That is surprising that a party that gave them liberation. But what happened at that point of time, when you see the whole thing, the South Goa that was dominated by the minority community went with the United Goans as a Catholic leader. This side he was projected as a Hindu leader, and that is how it went through. So it is very difficult to say at that point of time good reforms did come up. However, the parties did not survive. They got disintegrated for reasons. In those circumstances, they believed they could not withstand, because Goa was too small. At that time, it was only 30 seats. It was not 40 seats. So that 15, 16, 12, 18, 12, this drama could not withhold. And I think because of that reason, those parties did not sustain.
Well, Trajan sir, now few regional parties in big states have delivered good governance to their people, and which has kept them in power. What are your views on Goa's regional parties since liberation?
See, I have just said it, that Goa is too small and 30 seats is a 18-12 scenario. And at that time there was no anti-defection law. So anything could happen anytime, and the sustaining power was very small. The other states that you talk of that have done well, like you take it in Tamil Nadu, take it in Bengal, take it in Kerala, these regional parties, they are large seats, over 200 seats. And sustaining power is better in larger states than in these small states. Now coming to regional parties have performed better, yes. They have performed better in Goa also. The land reforms, though it was not a very, watertight type of a legislation, People till today are still struggling to get their rights, or the landlords to get their rights. The struggle is still going on. But however, this land reform did come by the then regional party. Now, later on, when you see the regional parties started getting dismantled, and to an extent that United Goans Democratic Party, United Goans Party went into the Congress. Then what used to happen? Congress used to win, falling short of 4-5, break the MGP, get them together, form the government. So finally, MGP also could not sustain itself. The latest trend for this last 3-4 terms, which you see 20 years, no regional party is crossing 3 MLAs. And after that, it is on the decline. There are so many examples you can give. So, regional party for Goa is not sustainable, and it cannot sustain. Because the point is that Goa is too small. The national today, you see, first it was the Congress that gobbled everybody. Now it is the BJP that is gobbling everybody. They are getting elected one party, getting into the other. We saw it. You promise one thing, after the election you again support a national party, and you keep on that Goyakar, when people have reached a point of frustration, they don't trust any Goyakar. That is the bottom line.
Well, Trajan, now having told that regional parties cannot sustain much in this small state of Goa, now can you tell me, can regional parties succeed in getting just demands of Goans in the parliament passed through?
See, in Goa, there are only 2 Lok Sabha seats. Presuming they win both, and there is one Rajya Sabha seat. If they have got the majority of MLAs, then they get also the Rajya Sabha seat. What can 3 MPs do there is the question. How much influence they can have, however just your position may be. See, one of the reasons that you will hear, there was a party formed by, known as the Goa Congress Party, where Dr. Wilfred D'Souza was his president, Luis Infaller was a pioneer there, Herculan Dorato, many are there. Now, what was the excuse that they, why did they, when they formed a regional party, get out from the main national party which they had first part of? They said that we joined the Congress party. Even the other day, I think you were also present for that book release.
Yes, so
that book has been given. The argument put forward by the Goa Congress that point was that we went to Rajiv Gandhi promised us statehood, provided you have the language and so forth, but you all have too much, and therefore we merged. So therefore it is becoming very clear, when you want to get just demands of a state of Goa, no regional party worth its salt can win 3 Lok Sabha seats, presuming, which is not going to happen, which has not happened in the last 25 years, can manage to get any demand passed over there. So their voice is absolutely minimal. It cannot hold. That's it.
well, thanks Trajanu. Looking at the scenario in a small state of Goa with 40 assembly seats and 2 Lok Sabha seats, it's very difficult for any regional party to make headways as far as Goa is concerned. Thank you so much. Thank you viewers for watching us. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe.